All right, hello, hello, hello. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. So welcome. We're gonna be doing a quick 25 minutes hatha yoga class. If you sit for long periods of time, you work on your computer, maybe you drive a lot, doing a little bit of yoga throughout the day is just a great way to get like a full body stretch, and it just helps to keep you healthy over time. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So we're going to start standing in the middle of our mats and go ahead and just take a stretch whatever feels good to you. When you're sitting for a long time and you get up and you just do kind of a stretch, a big good morning stretch. Oh, that's what we're doing here right now. I can't tell if the music's too loud. All right. Oh, again, just do whatever feels good as we get warming up a little bit. Oh. All right. All right, go ahead and come to Tadasana, mountain pose in the middle of your mat. Take your hands and kind of draw your navel in and up, activating the core. Keep a slight micro bend in the knees. You can check your balance by just gently lifting up your toes. And bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Just take a few deep cleansing breaths in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And close your eyes or lower your gaze and just set an uplifting intention for the practice today. It can be a word, a picture, a phrase, a quote, something that uplifts you and can help to keep your mind focused during the practice. You can always bring the mind back to your intentions. With your intention in mind, inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Last one, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Gently open your eyes or lower your gaze. Release the hands. And we're going to begin to just kind of swing a little back and forth, swinging the arms side to side. You can kind of give yourself a pat on the hips, on the seat, and go as fast or as slow as it feels good. There's no right or wrong here. We're just kind of swinging, looking silly, getting a little goofy. That's okay. Just kind of swing your arms, again, as aggressively or as softly as you desire. All right, if you're going fast, just kind of begin to slow down. And eventually we will meet back in center. Bring your feet together or hips width distance apart, mountain pose. Go ahead and walk to the top of your mat. Again, in mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, gaze left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, gaze right. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, bend the arms, 90-degree angles, cactus arms, gaze up. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands above your head. Maybe flip your palms to the ceilings. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale, dip your hips to the right. Arms go to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, dip your hips to the left. Right arms go up and over. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Let something go. Grab opposite elbows and just gently sway side to side. Allow your head to hang heavy. Soften your toes. Move your jaw around slightly, opening and closing the mouth. Big inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the floor, to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach the crown of your head forward, hands on the tops of your thighs or on your calves. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hug your elbows into your torso. Exhale. Last inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let something go. Last one. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, plant the palms. Step both feet back. Plank pose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, drop the knees, uncurl the toes, drop the chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward, baby cobra. Hold here and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hug your elbows into your torso. Exhale. Last inhale. Exhale, release forehead to the mat. Rock your forehead a little side to side, waking up the third eye. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, rise up, tabletop position. Exhale, push up, downward facing dog. We're only doing one downward dog today, so take your dog for a little walk. Gently straightening one leg, and then gently straightening the other leg. Continuing to breathe, maybe wag your tail a little side to side. If your shoulders feel a little tight today, gently walk your hands a little farther apart, thumbs facing forward, fingers hanging off the edge of the mat. And find some stillness if it feels good. Last inhale. Exhale, very slowly release knees to the mat. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulder blades. Take your right knee, place it on the floor. Bring your right foot out to the edge of your mat. Straighten your left leg all the way out. Inhale, left arm up. Hold here and breathe, side plank. You should feel a deep stretch in your left hip, your left side body. Continuing to breathe, you can keep your left arm straight up in the air, or you can bring your left arm hovering above your left ear. Continuing to breathe, spread your fingertips as wide as you can. Last inhale. Exhale, release, come back to center. Walk your knees to the middle of the mat. Take your left knee, place it in the center, walk your left foot out to the side. Straighten your right foot. Plant the left hand. Inhale, right arm up. Hold here and breathe. Side plank on the other side. Again, you can leave your right arm straight up or bring your right arm facing towards the front of your mat, hovering over your right ear. Gently gaze up. Pay attention to the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Exhale. Release everything to the mat. Walk your knees back to center. Bring your knees underneath your hips, wrist underneath the shoulders. You can keep the feet tucked or uncurl them, whatever feels great for you today. Cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, look towards your navel, push from the earth. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, look towards your navel, push from the earth. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, look towards your navel. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your big toes to touch behind you. Walk your knees out to the edges of your mat. Thumbs facing forward. Fingers hanging off the edge of the mat. Take your right hand, start at your left wrist, and just draw a line from your wrist, up your forearm, all the way up your bicep, across your chest, and all the way up in the air. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, sweep your right arm all the way down and place your shoulder on the floor. Right arm going under the left. Hold and breathe. You can keep your left arm where it's at or straighten your left arm if it's feeling good. Hold and breathe. Thread the needle pose. Walk your left hand back to where it was. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release your right hand to the floor. Moving into the other side. So left hand starts at the right wrist. Draw a line all the way up your forearm, all the way across your biceps, across your chest, and all the way up. Big inhale. Exhale, round the left arm, placing your shoulder on the floor. Left arm underneath the right. Hold here and breathe. You can straighten the right arm if it's feeling good. Sometimes I wonder, girl, think about the way that you move. Let me talk about. Walk your right hand back to where it was at. Inhale, reach your left arm all the way back up. Exhale, release everything to the mat. Keep your legs where they're at. Bring your hands out in front of you. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, sink your hips back onto your heels, forehead to the mat. Child's pose. Again, you can rock your forehead a little side to side, waking up the third eye. Crawl your fingertips into the mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, walk your knees back to center. Curl the toes and gently sit back onto your heels. If this isn't working for you today, you can sit on your butt or you can gently cross the legs behind you. Just get comfortable. If this feels good though, this is a great way to stretch out your feet. We're gonna take our hands, fingers pointing towards us. We're gonna place our palms on the mat in front of us. Again, fingertips are pointing towards our knee. And just gently begin to do little circles with the wrist, stretching out our wrist. It doesn't matter how big the circles are. As long as you can feel the stretch, that is all that matters. It's important to stretch out our wrists because we use our hands so much. If you drive a lot, if you text a lot, if you work on your computer, it's really beneficial to begin to stretch your wrist out. I don't think we realize sometimes how tight our wrists can get. Release the wrist, sit back onto your heels, and just gently do a few circles with the wrist. Open and close the palms. And if you're not already, go ahead and sit on your seat. Come into a cross-legged position in the middle of your mat. Bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Hold here and breathe. Little neck stretches. If you want a deeper stretch, take your left hand and just gently spider walk it out to your left side. And continue to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, release. Gaze down. Shake your head no. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look to the right and look to the left. Come back to center. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Hold here and breathe. Again, if you want a little more, take your right hand and spider walk it out to the right side of you. Hold and breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Gaze down. Shake your head a little no. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look to the left and look to the right. Bring your feet to touch out in front of you. Knees fall open wide. Take your peace fingers and grab your big toes. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, begin doing some circles with the torso, one way and then the other. Inhale, rise up, come back to center. Use your hands to guide your knees back together. And then come to the front or the back of your mat. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Take your hands and kind of lift your hips up a little and scoot them back just like an inch, half an inch. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. You can grab the tops of your thighs, the tops of your calves, your ankles, or your feet. It doesn't matter how far into this stretch we go, as long as you can feel it. You should feel it in your lower back and in your hips. See if you can keep your spine relatively straight. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale, begin to make your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest, rock a little side to side. Inhale. Exhale, bring both knees out to the left side. Left hand on right outer thigh. Right arm goes all the way out and gaze right. Supine twist. Inhale, release, come back to center, rock a little side to side once again. Big inhale. Exhale, bring your knees over to the right side, right arm on the left outer thigh, left arm goes out and gaze left. Big inhale. Exhale, release, come back to center, hug your knees into your chest and lift, tuck your chin into your chest, rise up and give yourself a big hug. Squeeze as hard as you can, big inhale. Exhale, release everything onto the mat, straighten the legs, bring your palms by your sides, facing up. Final shavasana. We're going to take about a minute in this pose. Gently come back to the intention that we set at the beginning of the practice. Perhaps take a moment to express some gratitude for showing up today and for doing your best in everything. I'm going to go ahead and turn my voice off. Begin to bring some movement back into your feet, into your hands. If you have the time and the space to stay here, you can stay here while we do our pranayama practice. But to be mindful of the time, I'm going to go ahead and move out of shavasana and begin the pranayama practice. Reach your arms up overhead. Do a big good morning stretch. Once again, pointing the toes. Stretching the arms, the belly. Big inhale. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest and roll over to the right side, fetal position. Keeping your eyes closed, gently use your hands to guide yourself back up and make your way back into an easy seated position in the middle of your mat. This pranayama practice is very quick. We're going to place our left hand over our heart, right hand on our belly. And this pranayama is called Brahmari, which means bee's breath. And it's very simple. We're going to inhale through our nose, and on an exhale, we'll begin to hum while keeping our mouth closed. So it's kind of like chanting Om if we were just doing the M part. We're just slightly humming. So we're going to do that a total of 3 times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, begin to hum. Inhale through the nose. And on this exhale, maybe play with the pitch a little bit. See if you can bring it higher or lower and see how that feels in your body. So one more time, inhale through the nose. Exhale with the hum. Last one, inhale through the nose. Exhale with the hum. Bring your hands back to prayer at heart center. That pranayama helps to calm us down, calm the mind, calm the body. This is a great pranayama to do if you want to relax or just feel more at ease, more calm. So with that being said, we are coming up on our time. Hands to prayer, heart center. May all beings have a compassionate and open heart. Bring your hands to your third eye. May all beings everywhere have an open mind and pure and clear intentions. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, bow forward, sealing in our practice. The light and divinity within me sees and honors the light and divinity within you. Namaste.